What's up, everybody? We're back. Today's video is going to be a short one, but it's going to be an important one. It's on cardiopulmonary resuscitation, or CPR. This is by no means a certification course. This is me just getting the information out there that can hopefully be life-saving information. So stick with me. I'll keep it short, precise, and exactly what you need to do if you come across someone needing CPR. All right, first thing you want to do is make sure the scene is safe, okay? Look for any obvious dangers that could put yourself in harm's way. If you determine the scene to be safe, then you progress and to try and determine the level of consciousness of the individual. You feel around the neck for the carotid artery for a pulse. You can feel above their mouth to see if there's any air or breath. You could try and get a distal radial pulse on the arm. But the idea is you can tap their shoulders, scream their name, or hey buddy. Try and determine their level of consciousness. If you're struggling to do so and they appear unconscious and unresponsive, you've determined the need then for CPR. So the way CPR begins is hand position. So we start with our hand outstretched, we interlock the fingers, and we are using the thenar eminence, or the heel of our hand, okay? So we are here with our hand positioning. Hand location is center of the chest, okay? Center of the chest, in line with the nipples, okay? So that's where the hand placement goes, sorry. So we have our hand position, hand placement. CPR begins unless you suspect that someone drowned. If it was a drowning victim, you start with 2 rescue breaths. Any other time, you start with compressions, okay? So if you come into a sports scenario, a basketball gym, we are starting with compressions, okay? The compressions, we want 30 compressions, okay? For adult CPR, we want 2 inches of depth, so make sure you're getting good depth. And for the rate of compression, we want 100 to 120 beats per minute. Okay, so it's a little bit faster than some people think, but you have to make sure you're getting your depth at the proper rate and the proper number, which is 30. One thing I want to make sure I say is that you want the chest to rebound in between each compression. So as much as, yes, you want to stay on that tempo of 100 to 120 beats per minute, we don't want to just keep compress. You have to compress to 2 inches, allow it to fully recoil, compress to 2 inches, allow it to fully recoil. Okay, that's very important to allow that heart to pump fully. After the 30 compressions, we move to 2 rescue breaths. We slide our hands up, we head tilt chin lift, so you press down on the forehead and up on the chin. Slide your one hand down and pinch the nose, okay? This closes off the airway. We then create a good seal, our mouth on their mouth. If you have a barrier of some type, you can put it in between, and we deliver our rescue breath with the nose pinched. Send the air down into the airway. Send the breath down into the airway, and you look for chest rise, chest fall. It should take about a second. You then deliver a second rescue breath, chest rise, chest fall. Slide our hands back down, get our good hand position, get our good location, 2 inches of depth, and begin. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, okay? So I just want to get this information out there. That's very basic CPR, but if you find yourself in a situation where you need it, replay this video a few times, kind of memorize it if you can. 30 compressions, 2 rescue breaths, 2 inches of depth for adults, 100 to 120 beats per minute, and allow the chest to fully recoil in between. All right, guys, thank you very much for stopping by. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.